Hello, I am Geeta Babu Singh, Assistant Professor in Electronics, Government Degree College, Kalaburgi. I am welcoming you all once again for today's session. In previous session, we discussed on URL. In today's session, we discuss on uh, uh, popular browsers. So let's start with the World Wide Web. The www stand for World Wide Web. Internet and web is not the same thing. Web uses internet to pass over the information. The World Wide Web is a collection of documents and other web resources which are identified by URLs, interlinked by hypertext links, and can be accessed and searched by browser via internet. Website is a collection of web pages belonging to particular organization. The web pages can be retrieved and viewed by using browser. The web browser is a program which is used to communicate with a web server on the internet. Each browser consists of three parts, that is controller, client protocol, and interpreter. The controller receives input from input device and uses the program to access the documents. After accessing the document, the controller uses one of the interpreters to display the documents on the screen. Web page is a document available on the web on the World Wide Web. Web pages are stored on web server and can be viewed using web browser. A web page can contain huge information including text, graphics, audio, video, and hyperlinks. These hyperlinks are linked to other web pages. Collection of linked web pages on the web server is known as website. There is a unique uniform resource locator, that is URL, is associated with each web pages. When you open your web browser and type in a web address, that is URL, for a web page, the browser submit a request to the server. It is the web browser job to take the HTML document, related CSS files, photos, image, and other necessary files that a web designer has uploaded to the server. Process to create the elegant web page that you view on web page on your browser. Every time you perform an action on web on page, such as clicking, I am repeating, each time you perform an action on the page, such as clicking buttons and following links, the browser continues the process of requesting, processing, and presenting content. Web pages are HTML document. Like other files on your computer, they are just text files with a .html extension. The program used to create HTML document is a text editor like Notepad. A typical HTML code is triangle and a typical HTML code, that is angle bracket p, hello world, and angle bracket /p, where the tags stand for paragraph. This code is written with a text editor. When opened by a browser, these tags are not displayed but rather interpreted by the browser and displayed as hello world. The browser sees the angle bracket p and angle bracket /p tags and understand that hello world is a paragraph. Let's see popular web browsers. As the web has become the primary use of the internet, every computer and smartphones phone comes with a default browser installed. If you have a desktop computer, a laptop, tablet, or mobile device, you probably have one pre-installed. There are also many versions of web browser. The most popular web browsers are Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, Opera, Safari. Let's see popular web browsers. The primary purpose of web browser is to bring information resource to the users, that is retrieve or fetching, allowing them to view the information display or rendering, and then access other information, that is navigation or following links. Most browser can display images, audio, video, and HTXML and XML files, and often have plugins to support Flash application. And all major web browsers allow the users to open multiple information or resource at the same time, either in the different browser window or in different tab of same window. Most web browser have common user interface element, that is back and forward button to go back to the previous resource and forward respectively, a refresh or reload button to reload the current resources, a stop button to cancel loading the resource. In some browser, the stop button is merged with the reload button, a home button to return to the user's home page, an address bar to input the uniform resource identifier of the desired resource and display it, a search bar to input terms into a web search engine, a status bar to display progress in loading the resource, and also URI of link when cursor hovers over them, and page zooming capability. The viewpoint, the visible area of the web page within browser window, the ability to view the HTML source for a page, and incremental find features to search within web page. So in this slide we have the uh, picture of web browser features, in which that is here showing the web picture of that is Google, that is web page tab, then favorite bar, that is nothing but bookmark, back or forward buttons, address bar, home page button, and search box. Web browser, uh, in that top wide white box, you write the web address whichever you want to navigate, like www.google.com, and in a moment that page show up. So as shown in this slide, that is a white wide white box. So next is engines are used to find websites using keywords. They are very popular. They are very powerful computers that spend time cataloging the content of websites and then letting individual use those catalogs to find information. Thank you.